shit. But when you roll it, put it on the funky field tip. That's how we smokers do. You know we smoke a few. You silly bitches, man, you know this ain't promotional. Don't get emotional, I'm coasting so you learn the biz. Shout out to my partner Snoop, Burner, Currency, and Wiz. Man, I see you dizzy, you'll get the cover soon. Red and meth, come on, put me in how high too. My family smokes the best, represents from east to west. You know we roll the cushion, hell and let it build your chest. Blowing out your lungs, savor the flavor, rookie. Let's call the Cookie Monster, roll it up with Paris pussy. Let's have a conversation, blazing up the medication. Sorry if I'm spacing, it's a form of meditation. It's called the high life, breathe and get your mind right. You see me shine bright, metal fucking high life.
To the left, put it in rotation. Never lose a step on this paper that I'm chasing. All I see is green, and I'ma keep it blazing. Smoke you out with these kush conversations. I'm passing to the left, put it in rotation. Never lose a step on this paper that I'm chasing. All I see is green, and I'ma keep it blazing. Smoke you out with these kush conversations.
We got E-Roc from Smoke Gang back on the show. How you doing, E-Roc?
What's good with you, man? You alright?
Oh, man, living large, man. Now, since the last time on the show, I've seen you've been pushing your single and doing some new things. What you got going on lately, man?
Oh, yeah, man. You seen Done Did It. I got a video on YouTube right now. It's one of the singles I dropped. That's actually off one of my other mixtapes. But it's been getting a little buzz, so I just been trying to push it a little more, than I usually would any other song I got.
For sure. Yeah, we got that on the playlist tonight. We're going to be playing that as well. And now, I see also you're doing some things with the cannabis industry, with the cartridges and things. How's that been going?
Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm in Michigan, and we just became rec. So, that's a good thing. We like Cali now. We recreational.
Hell yeah! Congratulations on that, man. So you're gonna be doing a lot more with the cannabis side now, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to jump in the game heavy with the cannabis, man. That's my thing. I've been loving cannabis before it was even legal. Even when it was illegal, I was a advocate for it. So I'm always try to do big things with the weed because I feel it's not as bad as people portray it to be. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a medicine that helps instead of them pills that they give that's actually killing. So I'm always sticking for the weed, free the weed.
Hell yeah, man. It's crazy to think about, especially with the industry changing. About 10 years ago, we would be considered criminals for what we do with the cannabis shit. And then, now 10 years later, we're going to be considered pioneers and fucking advocates of just like the people from the Prohibition days.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It shouldn't have never been illegal anyway. It's a plant, man. It's something we grow like tomatoes. They just look down on it. It's a stereotype. Just like anything in this world, they stereotype it, and if they stereotype it wrong, people look at it wrong. But they let cigarettes and alcohol go, and that kill people every day, but they frown down on the weed. I never got it.
Man, I never got that either. Now, any specific projects you looking into for the cannabis side?
Well, I'm about to drop my EP soon, so y'all can look out for that. It's gonna have a bunch of weed songs on it, but it's gonna also have regular songs as well. So, I'm gonna hit them with the weed and hit them with just music. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm focusing on right now. I got a few tracks that's already done, so I'm just gotta finish up a few, and I'm gonna be dropping the EP hopefully early next year, early 2019, looking for spring, sometime in there.
Hell yeah. Now, is it just you, or you got, features and stuff on there as well?
Yeah, I got some features. I got, OG Trick from, Detroit. He from Detroit. That's our landlord. That's the mayor. But I got Trick on there. I got a little young fella on there by the name of Drew Green. He up and coming. So if y'all want to go look out for Drew Green, go look out for him. He dope, man. So I got them two so far. Me and Drew probably going to have 2 songs. I got a song with Trick, and I might have a couple more people on there. It's up in the air right now. I got a few more songs to work on. So we're going to see what happens within the time I drop these tracks and the time I actually drop the EP, who else ends up on the album.
Hell yeah, man. I've been seeing you do a lot for the Detroit scene out there, man. How's things been with the music scene in Detroit just in general lately?
Actually, the scene in Detroit is actually getting better, man. I can't even deny it. Like, you know, we got some up and coming artists that's actually helping put our city on the map. I know you guys all know T Grizzly, Sada Baby. We got Payroll. You know, they all doing big things right now. So it's making the city look kind of good. You know, bringing people to the city. It's bringing actually more labels to the city. You got people like Icewear Vezo. He just signed with Motown. You know, we got Cino in Detroit that's actually making moves. So, I mean, we got artists in Detroit that's actually helped paving the way for the other artists because it's been a struggle in Detroit. But now they, you know, they're starting to come here. I know, you know, you got to have support. Just like in Cali, people don't support their own, so we got to go outside our own city to get the support to bring them back to recognize that where we from. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, hey, the Detroit music is Detroit music. I'm happy that we getting to where we at now from where we was, what you would say 10 years ago. It's more artists out there that's actually getting the shot to be able to make it big. You already got your Eminems, your Big Sean's, and your Dej Loafs and stuff like that, but there's other artists in the city that I think that should be on that level too that's coming up. And T Grizzly is one of them artists that really kicked in the door, and he doing his thing right now. Big shout out to him, you know. So Detroit making a comeback, man. We're trying to get it back to that old Motown when it was nothing but Detroit.
Hell yeah, man. That's something I've noticed too since, you know, T Grizzly and them come out. Like when my big cousin, shout out to Eminem, by the way, when he came out back in the day, I remember seeing a lot of artists from Detroit trying to get in the door as well. When he first came out, like we had MC Hush and them coming out with their tracks with Nate Dogg, things like that. And then now seeing T Grizzly. Hell yeah, big shout out to Hush, man. And you know, now that T Grizzly kind of opened that door again, I see a lot of people coming out and looking on the Instagram things, seeing a lot of up and comers out there, man. So shout out to Detroit.
Oh yeah, shout out Detroit, man. You know, I'm always rep where I'm from. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. You know, I'm from the outskirts of Detroit, Michigan. I'm from 15, but you still rep the D. You know what I'm saying? That's how it always is. That's how it's gonna be.
Hell yeah. Now, is there going to be any more film stuff out of Detroit? I know that the 8 Mile film was out, and there's a couple other films that came out from the Detroit scene. Any more films now that T Grizzly opened that door again?
I'm hoping, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that Trick and the Smoke Gang, they got a movie coming out next year, probably 4/20, called The Last 24. There's some Michigan movie makers out here that's actually making good movies. So I think the movie scene will pick up more within the next couple of years with artists that's out there and making names for themselves. I really think it will pick up.
Yeah, and you know, last time you were on the show, we had touched a little bit on, you know, you got a little experience with the film industry as well with doing the camera shit. You filmed the Fly Zone and things like that. How's that been going for you?
It was going good, man. I haven't even really been filming. Like I said, I don't know if y'all remember last time I had a friend that was going through the little cancer battle. She passed away, so I really haven't even been in it like that like I was before. I'm just now getting back to the music because I had like such a long stench of personal issues going on that it kind of threw me off a little bit. But now I'm getting back on course, and hopefully everything will fall into place like it's supposed to. They say bad things happen to you for a reason, so hopefully all the bad stuff that I know is done with, and I'm on it just looking to make good music and get this money, man. That's what it's about for me in 2019. Straight good vibes. I don't none of that negative bullshit. You keep that negative shit over there. I'm good.
Hell yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear about the loss, man, and you know, my prayers and positive vibes go out to you, but like you said, 2019 gonna be all wins, man.
Yeah, that's how we gotta do it, man. Keep that negative shit, man. All that beefing and shit. Life's too short. We gotta live our lives. Tomorrow ain't promised. Get your money and don't worry about the next, man. Shit. That's the way I look at it. Worry about yourself. At the end of the day, it's gonna be you in that box. Shit.
Exactly, and that's the thing a lot of people don't get, man. Life too short to be pissed off all the time trying to beef with someone, man. Just stay in your lane, do what you do.
That's right. That's how it's supposed to be, man. You can't be worrying about what somebody else doing. That ain't helping you at all. That ain't making you no money. If I'm worried about what CEO of West Coast doing, how's that making me money? If you worried about what E-Roc doing, how's that making you money? You spending all your time worrying about another man when you ain't even got time to do what you're supposed to do for yourself. That's what's wrong with a lot of people, and they blame it on whatever they want to blame it on. No, it's your fault. It's you. You lazy. Get off your ass. That's what it's about. Focus on you. Focusing on other people. That's what I had to learn too, man. You trying to help everybody. You can't help everybody either. If they don't want to help themselves, how you going to help somebody that don't want to help themselves? Just like love. If you don't love yourself, it's hard for you to love somebody else.
That's real shit. That is real shit right there, man. 'Cause, you know, that's another thing I noticed too, even speaking on the beef side of it, man, is noticed a lot of that shit towards the end of this year has been dying down a lot, and I'm happy to see that because that's something I've pressed a lot of the time on a lot of these episodes too is, well, we need that unity back in the scene where, you know, we all working towards a common goal instead of trying to bring the next man down. Let's all work together. You know what I mean? Everyone put in their part. We all break bread.
Yeah, because there's enough money out here for everybody, man. You ain't got to be greedy. Greed is a sin. So, you know, there's enough money for everybody. Just share the wealth, man. Anything in life is a part. You have to play your part. It's a role, just like a basketball team or a football team. You have a position. You have to play that position. You can't play every position. If that was the case, they wouldn't need them other players on the field. They could just have you out there. So that's another thing to think about, man. You need a good team. When you got a good team, play your position. Stay true, stay loyal. Because, you know, the grass ain't always greener on the other side of the fence.
That's real shit, man. It's really not. A lot of people don't see that, man. Even in this industry shit, a lot of people looking, from outside looking in, they see, you know, we doing the most on the Instagrams, we doing this and this, hanging out with these people. They don't see the work behind the shit and the sleepless nights and the stress and everything that goes into it.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. And that is 100%. You are correct. Because, I mean, I know people see me. I done been with certain celebrities. I know you see me in pictures, you see me here, you see me there, but it ain't like I'm just there. That shit didn't come out of nowhere. Shit, I had to work to get to where I got to. It just didn't get handed to me, that's for sure. Ain't nothing in life handed to you. Gotta work. Even in your job, people don't understand that. You gotta start at the bottom to make it to the top. Trust me, the person at the top wasn't always at the top. They had to start somewhere.
Exactly, man. And, you know, that's something that a lot of people in the game, I notice that's where they messing up at, man. They get discouraged because they expect it all just to be overnight. And they get discouraged and they fall off and just give up on it.
Exactly, and that's another thing. I'm just, you know, I keep it real, man. I'm old-fashioned kind of. I believe in a lot of them quotes. They say hard works beat talent any day. Who you going to take? A person that's talented but don't want to work? Or a person that's going to work hard every day that might not be as talented as the next person, but you know this guy got a good work ethic, so I'm going to take the guy that works hard over the talent because I might be able to make him into talent instead of fucking with the guy that's got talent but that's lazy. You can't always put, you know, a fire under everybody's ass. If you lazy, then that's on you. I can't make you want to do anything, but I know this person over here, he in the studio every day. He might not be as talented as you, but I'm going to spend more time with this guy because he actually wants it. That showed some people that they want it. If you just think it's going to get handed to you, people not going to fuck with you. They want to see somebody that's working hard and dedicated to what they doing, they craft or whatever, just like a job. If you're not working hard and you expect a raise, how do you expect a raise and you ain't even putting in the effort? It don't work like that. That ain't life. You got to put in the work before you can even get looked at to get a raise. Just like in this industry, you got to put in work before you get looked at. Yeah, a lot of people might make it at a young age, but a lot of these people have been doing it for a long time, and they finally got noticed. You know, like I know you say your cousin had to go to Cali to get recognized. That's how he got picked up by Dre. So it's like That's what I was saying about you. Sometimes you have to leave your